Okay, so you guys asked for it, and while the general consensus was top 10, who are we kidding? There have been way more Destiel shippable moments than that. So let's begin an epic journey of exploring the most shippable moments between Dean Winchester and Castiel from Supernatural, season by season, starting off at season 4, the one that started it all. This is Shipper's Guide to the Galaxy, and let's do this. Destiel away! So, since it's season 4, let's jot down the best 4 moments. These moments will be determined not just by how they stuck out in the episode, but by how they affected the season as a whole. So let's get started. Number 4, from episode 16 of season 4, On the Head of a Pin. The apocalypse is well underway at this point, and it seems like nothing can stop it, so the agents of heaven want Dean to torture his ex-torturer from hell, Alistair. Hopefully he can torture that nasally voice right out of him.
As he breaks, so shall it break.
So where does Castiel come in? Well, the two share a private conversation where Dean pleads with the angel to use his influence, and Castiel tells him he can't, for his higher-ups no longer have full faith in him because they believe he is getting too close to his charge, namely Dean, and that he is also beginning to experience feelings. Serving as a signpost to shippers, this was an in-canon admittance of the bond fans could see the characters forming as they spent more and more quiet moments together. Castiel literally can't do his job because Dean is so distracting. Number 3, from episode 10 of season 4, Heaven and Hell. There's a hunt on for the fallen angel Anna, and Sam and Dean are right in the middle of things as usual. Well, the Destiel moments in this episode had a build from smaller moments in earlier episodes. Dean waking up with Castiel beside him in bed from episode 3, or the scene from episode 2, The Waking of the Witnesses, where Castiel intimidates Dean in the kitchen in his dreams, cementing him as an assertive presence. A scene that is very widely remembered by fickers out there. But those are small moments within an episode. Exciting, yes, and while they do make their way into fandom, Heaven and Hell built upon those and gave fans their first opportunity to explore jealous Castiel. Yes, Playboy Dean and fallen angel Anna hook up and share a kiss in front of Castiel, and the look on his face is priceless. While canonically it is probably meant to be perplexed, many fans take it as jealousy and as a sign that Cass is possessive of Dean. There is also the fact that Dean ultimately decides to confide in Castiel and save him when he is being attacked. Sorry, Anna, but many would rather Dean shared that kiss with Castiel. Number 2, Castiel's introduction from episode 1, Lazarus Rising. Castiel shows up at the end of this episode, which is the season opener, revolving around the mystery of what exactly raised Dean from hell intact. Well, except for the handprint seared onto his shoulder. Well, by the episode's end, we learn who has placed their mark on Dean. None other than sexy accountant angel, Castiel.
I'm the one who gripped you tight and raised you from perdition.
And that was the line that launched 1,000 ships. On top of that, Castiel is quick to point out that Dean was saved for some greater purpose and utters the perplexed,
You don't think you deserve to be saved.
This opening scene between the two establishes the beginning of deep staring, aka eye sex, between the two, that would continue to delight fans for seasons to come, and the perdition line has found its way into many a fic and fan mix since it was uttered. But why is this not number 1? Well, that honor goes to the confrontation scene from episode 22, the season finale, Lucifer Rising. There are many things that draw shippers to this scene. Key amongst them is the touching. Dean grabbing Cass's arm and spinning him around, forcing him to look at him, Castiel pinning Dean against the pillar covering his mouth before he ultimately defies heaven to help him escape. This scene and episode cemented which side the angel was on, and that side was firmly Dean-oriented, in a connection forged independently from Sam, making their relationship unique. Castiel is swayed from his mission by Dean and Dean's humanity, succumbing to the feelings he has been developing all season. He may have raised Dean up, but he will let Dean help him fall. This one grabs our top spot because it is the culmination of all things that have been building up throughout the entirety of season 4. Season 4 is a slow build of moments, as Dean and Castiel get to know each other, and Dean comes to know that Castiel is more than Heaven's puppet, and Castiel makes good on his claims that he saved Dean because he was special. So those were the top 4 moments of season 4. What were your favorite moments of the 4th season? Share them down below. And which episode was your favorite? I'm actually partial to Monster Madness myself, which has almost no shippable shippable moments in it at all. Next time we'll tackle season 5, which will probably be more than a top 5 because that's when Castiel gets promoted to full-time cast member. Hooray! Thanks so much for watching here on Shipper's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. More shippable moments on the way because we are going to explore Destiel piece by glorious piece. Check out the Instagram to see what's coming up next, vid and request-wise, and as always, stay tuned, for there are as many ships out there as there are stars in the sky.